10th Biology, Unit 18, Heredity. In this part, we are going to see the introduction to the lesson and the biography of Gregor Johann Mendel. Living beings produce offsprings of their own kind. If we look at the parents and offsprings, we can find lot of similarities. This is because of heredity. The similarities between parents and offsprings are due to heredity. Parents and offspring show similarities in various characters. They show similarities in color of eye, color of hair, shape of nose, type of earlobe, height, color of skin, etc. So these characters are carried from one generation to another generation. That is called as heredity. Then how to define heredity? Heredity is transmission of characters from one generation to the next generation. How do the characters move from one generation to another generation? These characters are carried by genes. For color of eye, one gene involves. Another gene is responsible for the color of hair. We have 40,000 genes in one cell. The genes are found on DNA. DNA is a long thread-like structure. The DNA is packed inside the chromosomes. We have 23 pairs of chromosomes. The 23 pairs of chromosomes are found inside the nucleus. These 23 pairs of chromosomes found inside the nucleus of one cell carries more than 40,000 genes. A particular gene controls a particular character or particular body functioning. In this lesson, we are going to learn how the characters are carried from one generation to another generation. To understand the heredity, the experiments were first conducted by Gregor Johann Mendel. He was the first person to give scientific explanation for the transfer of characters from one generation to another generation. He conducted experiment and discovered the basic principles of heredity. He discovered the basic principles of heredity by conducting experiments. His experiments are the basics for the modern genetics. In modern genetics, the genetic engineering involves the repairing of the genes. A defective gene is repaired. New genes are introduced into organisms. For all the modern genetic developments, the foundation was done by Gregor Johann Mendel. Who was Gregor Johann Mendel? He was an Austrian monk. He was a priest. He was born in the year 1822 in Czechoslovakia. He was born to family of farmers. At the age of 18, he finished his high school. After his school studies, he joined in Augustine Monastery at Brunn. He wanted to be a priest, so he joined in the monastery. Monastery is a place where priests live. And from the monastery, he went for higher studies. He went to the University of Vienna for higher studies, for training in physics, mathematics and natural science. After finished his higher studies, he returned to the monastery at Brunn in the year 1854. In the monastery, he continued his work as priest and high school teacher. He worked as a priest and high school teacher. His experiments were very famous. How did he conduct experiment? He worked as a priest and teacher. He conducted his experiments for 9 years. During his leisure time, he conducted experiments on garden pea plant. Tamil it is called as Patani. He conducted his famous experiments on garden pea plant for 9 years. He didn't waste his free time. And he worked on 10,000 pea plants of 34 different varieties. He conducted so many experiments. He repeated the experiments again and again. For his experiment, he preferred 7 pairs of contrasting characters. He selected 7 pairs of contrasting characters for his experiment. Now let us see the 7 pairs of characters he had chosen for his experiment. First, let us see the 3 characters related to seed. Seed shape, round and wrinkle. Seed shape has 2 contrasting characters. One is round, the seed is full, and wrinkled. The seed has constriction on the surface. The round is a dominant character and wrinkle is a recessive character. The characters which appear more frequently are dominant characters and recessive characters appear less frequently. And seed color, this is a color of cotyledon, yellow and green. The seeds produce 2 different kinds of cotyledons, yellow color and green color. And seed coat color, colored green or white. The colored seed coat green is dominant character. The seed has 3 pairs of contrasting characters. They are seed shape, seed color and seed coat color. Here seed color is color of the cotyledon. Pod. The seeds are kept inside the pod, that is a fruit. Pod shape, here the inflated character is dominant character and constricted character is recessive. Inflated, the pod is full. Constricted, it has constrictions in between the seeds. The constricted character is recessive. Pod color, the green color is dominant and yellow color of pod is recessive. Position of the flower. The flower may be axillary or terminal. What is axil? The angle between the leaf and the stem is axil. When a flower is found on the axil, that is axillary flower. When a flower is found at the end of the branches, that is terminal flower. Here the axillary flower is dominant character. Stem length, height of the plant is the 7th character. Here the long and short are the contrasting characters. Long, the long plant has the height of 180 centimeters and the short plant has 45 centimeters. He worked on these 7 pairs of contrasting characters. He conducted experiments to understand how the 7 pairs of contrasting characters are carried from one generation to another generation. There are some reasons for his success. He was successful in his research because of the selection of the plant for experiment. He selected pea plant. It has number of advantages for conducting experiments. Now let us see the advantages of selecting pea plants one by one. It is very easy to raise pure breeding individuals. Pure breeding plants are plants. They produce the same type of plants for any number of generations. For any number of generations, the pure breeding plants produce the same type of plants without any differences. Pisum sativum is a pure breeding plant because it undergoes self-pollination. It is a naturally self-pollinating plant. In the last lesson, we learned about pollination. You heard learned in lower classes also. Transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is called as pollination. When the pollen grain is transferred to the stigma of the same flower, that is self-pollination. So there is no mixing of characters of another plant. The Pisum sativum or pea plant. Pisum sativum is the scientific name of pea plant. It has short lifespan. It is an annual plant. It lives for one season. So within a season, within a short period of time, it produces seeds. So experiment can be repeated immediately. Experiments can be repeated for so many generations. This is also an advantage. And the flowers are bisexual. Bisexual flowers are usually self-pollinating. It is a bisexual flower producing plant. He conducted cross-pollination experiment. That is artificial cross-pollination. What is cross-pollination? Transfer of pollen grain of one plant to the flower of another plant. So what did he do? He removed the male part of the flower and dusted the pollen grain of another plant to cause artificial cross-pollination. Artificial cross-pollination is easy in Pisum sativum. It has deeply defined contrasting characters. The pea plant has well-defined contrasting characters. When we see the height, here the contrasting characters are tall and short. The tall plant has a height of 180 cm and the short 45 cm. There are no intermediates, so they have clear-cut characters. This is also an advantage. In the next videos, we shall learn about his experiments.